Have you experienced before with your close friend, with your spouse, where a small conversation finally became an argument? And 9 out of 10 times the argument will make sure the other person, whatever he is talking, he will stand so firm in what he is talking, because this argument is going to give him an opportunity to stand on what he just said, immaterial whether what he said is right or wrong. The same logic applies to us as well. What is happening during an argument? When there is an argument, we want to win because it gives us pride. We feel like, yes, I won a fight. But when we win, we are actually making the other person hurt, because we are hurting their ego, their pride, their self-respect. But when they win, obviously we feel bad. And what happens when they win an argument? We get angry towards their opinion. We feel angry about them. We take it so personally. So the best way to handle an argument is to avoid it. Let us understand that a man convinced against his will is still holding the same opinion in his mind what he was having before the argument. So in this video, let us see how an argument can be handled in a better way, and if not handled in a better way, how it can lead to worsen the situation. Dale Carnegie went for a function, and in the function there were lots of people. Dale Carnegie started having a conversation with a storyteller, and that storyteller conversation continued, and finally during that conversation he said few lines, and he said these lines are from Bible. Now Dale Carnegie is very sure that these lines belong to Shakespeare and not from Bible, but the storyteller is not accepting it. Now the conversation slowly became an argument. Both of them want to prove what they are saying is right. Now, Dale Carnegie said the storyteller, why don't we go and ask my friend Mr. Frank? He has studied entirely about Shakespeare, so he can tell us who is right here. So this issue went to Mr. Frank. Now Frank, after hearing this, he kicked the leg of Dale Carnegie and he said, no Dale, you're wrong. These two lines are from Bible, not from Shakespeare. Now, Dale Carnegie is totally astonished and shocked. Why is he lying? Now, after the function got over, Frank and Dale Carnegie were coming out, and he asked Dale Carnegie, why did you tell lies? It belonged to Shakespeare. And Frank said, yes, it belonged to Shakespeare. Then why did you tell lies there? And for that, Frank said, why do you want to put him down? Why do you want to prove him that what you are saying is right? Do you think he is going to like you? Let him be wrong. Do you think he asked you his opinion? No. And nobody is going to like you if you keep arguing and if you are putting others down by proving what you are saying is right. Let's be quiet. Let's stop all these arguments. Let's accept what they are saying and let them have their self-respect and pride. In this, Dale Carnegie learned a very invaluable lesson, that is never to put others down by proving our point. There was a salesman whose duty is to sell trucks, but now he was having the habit of arguing. Now, whoever comes and wants to purchase from this garage, he will be the salesman. He used to go there, and if they say something like, this company, this brand, I don't like it. Now, he takes this personally and he argues with the customer who are about to purchase that, no, what you said is wrong. This company, this brand is the best brand. You see the specification. He starts talking in favor of that particular brand, which was told bad by the customer. Now, do you think the customer is going to buy his opinion and buy the truck? Never, because everybody have their own self-respect and pride, and they feel hurt when somebody is saying against them. Now, he went to Dale Carnegie's course on how to influence people, and he learned this technique. The important technique what he learned here is not to open his mouth, because The moment he opens, he begins to argue. Now, over a period of time, he became the superstar salesman of that particular company, selling lots of trucks. How did this happen? He did when somebody comes, when they say, oh, this company, this brand, no, it's waste. He will say, you are right. You are 100% right. Now, you see, when he accepted with the customer, the conversation stopped. It did not go into an argument mode. Now they felt, oh, yes, I know what I'm talking. I'm taking the right decision. If you make the customer feel very happy, satisfied and respected, then obviously they are going to buy from him. If you want to change other person's mind, then argument is never going to be useful, and it is like as if you're talking something wrong. There was a tax consultant and he was told he is supposed to pay $9,000 by the tax inspector. But now the income tax consultant sent his assistant to tell the tax inspector the reasons why they are not supposed to pay $9,000. But now the assistant, the more he argued with the tax inspector raised his volume and he showed them that they need to pay $9,000. That's it. Now the junior, the assistant goes and tells to the consultant that no, he is not accepting. He is telling that we are supposed to pay $9,000. Now he is thinking, okay, now let us use a different tactic where he is agreeing with us by not allowing us to pay $9,000. Now what happens the next day? He goes, the consultant himself goes and meets the tax inspector, and he tells him, your duty looks so tough, and you know, we are learning and then doing consulting job, but you are actually doing from experience, so you should have a lot of knowledge, and my case is something petty case for you. Am I right? Now he recognized the importance of the tax inspector. Now the tax inspector felt happy. Oh wow, somebody is giving importance to my duty, my role. So he started speaking friendly. The conversation slowly went into personal matter. They talked about the inspector's kid, and then after the conversation was over, he said before they left, I am going to review your case and I will let you know in few days. Now, after 3 days, the tax inspector is calling the tax consultant. You need not have to pay $9,000. Whatever you have paid is enough. Can you see here? It is a very normal character of a human being to show importance by raising our volume, by showing authority. And once somebody is accepting and approving that yes, you are important, you are having authority, then slowly they mellow down, they become friendly. Now they wanted to expand their ego by talking about what and all achievements they have done. Buddha tells, hatred can never be ended by hatred but by love. Misunderstanding can never be ended by an argument but by really understanding the other person's opinion. There was a husband and wife. They were very close for 50 years, and when people interviewed them how they were actually so happy and close even after 50 years, and they said the secret that when I am shouting and yelling, she should listen. When she is shouting and yelling, I should listen. We had this agreement initially when we married. That is the reason why we are still close. So when somebody is yelling, somebody is shouting, let's keep quiet. In this way, we are putting end, full stop to the argument. So with this, I'm ending this video. If you think you can apply this in your life, in your business, in your office, and let me know what will happen. If this is useful or not, I'll be very happy to hear that. And as always, sharing is caring. Bye.